Excuse me. It's sushi time. Hello, VOD people. My VOD kings and queens. Let's play some more of this game, y'all. Let's play a little bit more of this game. We played this game yesterday. Let's play it today. You know? We played it yesterday. Let's play it today. Ooh, crack them knuckies. Crack them knuckies. One thing I do want to go get is I haven't had a Diet Coke today. I kind of would like to have a Diet Coke. Should I have one though? Nah. Who needs it? Who needs it? Not me. I have water. Water is all I need today. I just had two big old juicy smoothies. That was good. Minute on the rolls. Alright. Jin Sakai is here. We have two. I got my longbow and my short bow. Got my two stances. Water stance is fine for now. Arrows. Alright. What do we have left to do right now? What do we have left to do? I got trapper stuff I could do. Yoishi's Crossroads. Stance progress. I'd like to go there, please. Then this was a Pillar of Honor. We've already done that. Let's go to this Fox Den. And then move on from there. Still, it's always... So this one looks pretty okay. Maybe it's just the webcam is in a weird spot. No? I guess it's fine. I guess it's no big deal. Alright, wind. Which way are we going? This way? Let's follow the wind, Nobu. You know what we do about the wind. Man, what a beautiful game. What a beautiful game. Yoshi. Brink. Turn that off. Aha! The crossroads. We'll get to fight a boss here. We're in Mongol territory.
Throw your blades.
I'll stand off. I'm ready. I'll mow you down. Are you the leader? Ooh, leader killed. That'll do it. He dead too. Hey, Loopy. My arrow back. How you doing, Loopy? Hello there, General Kenobi. Who's doing this? Woo. That'll do. We got him, y'all. We got him. Long time no see, Loopy. Hope you've had a good day. I assume your day is probably drawing to a close. Well, maybe not. Might be just later in the evening for you if you're in the UK. Mongol artifacts. You're just playing some Odyssey? Nice, nice. Are you trying to grab all those moons? You trying to grab all those moons like we are in the stream? And what else do we have to do? We got missions we can do. We got more legends we can do. Tayadori's armor. I want to go get Tayadori's armor, y'all. I kind of want to go get Tayadori's armor, but also there's just stuff. There's just stuff we can do. Too much stuff we can do, honestly. Let's keep plugging away at it. I have my 2 smoothies. Those are tasty. Belly feeling nice and full, which is great. Ate way too much pizza last night and this morning, so that could be another reason why my belly's feeling quite full. Trying to get all the moons. Nice. Let me know when you get to that volleyball moon. I'll tune into your stream for that. Ooh. Did I click on the right thing? Yeah. Horsey boy, come on.
That's my noble.
That's my noble. Let's go, buddy. Flowers. Man, they just spent all the money when they said we need to pay people to make this game look well lit. We want this game to be well lit. We want it to be beautiful. You're awful? I'm sure you're not awful. I'm sure you can do it.
And now, I have a tale to lift our tired spirits. Centuries ago, the warrior, Tadayori,
Yamato!
saved Azamo Bay from pirates.
Yamato! Let's get it. Let's go find something.
My lord, please join me.
Of course, I would love to. Hey, Tef. How are you?
Sounds like you have an interesting tale to tell, but I'm surprised to find you in Azamo.
We both go where we're needed, Lord Sakai. My story is for your ears as well.
Ooh. Ooh.
Centuries ago, Tadayori Nagao was the greatest archer on our island, famed for his wisdom and perfect aim. The Kami Hachiman himself was so impressed, he gave the archer his armor.
All right.
Light and strong beyond compare. In those days, cruel pirates raided the coast. They threatened the town of Azamo Bay with annihilation.
So other streamers playing this looks really good. Oh yeah, it's nice.
Fled to safety.
It's beautiful.
But Tadayori faced the pirates alone, wearing his mythic armor.
Mythic armor.
The pirates stormed the town. Tadayori's arrows tore through them. Few survived, but not one blow pierced Tadayori's armor.
Of course not.
Years later, Tadayori died peacefully at home.
Good for him.
But his armor mysteriously vanished.
Ooh.
Some say his descendants guard it still, awaiting the rise of a warrior to defend Tsushima once more.
That's me. I want to be the warrior
A
to
little
defend
writing
Tsushima.
about Tadayori that survives refers to a violet crown, a place in the north of Azamo, strewn with violet chrysanthemums, where Tadayori would often meditate.
Okay, Yamato. Sounds like a plan, Yamato. Yeah, the game's beautiful. It's definitely fun to play, fun to explore and walk around, and the fighting is definitely super cool too. Visceral.
Driving the Mongols
Exciting.
from our home is all I care about. This armor could help, if it's as good as you say.
700 meters. We gotta go searching.
And I believe
Let's go,
it's
Nobu.
still out there.
Nobu. I'm on the case. of the missing armor, Detective Jin. Detective Jin with his samurai booty is on the case. What you doing up here, Mongols? Oh, we got him. Nice. We got him. What are you guys fighting about? Hi-yo! Oh, bad moves, bad moves. Oh, am I in the wrong stance? I am. Go ahead, go ahead. Oh, yikes. Thanks for the host, Loopy Girl. Thank you very much. Hiya! Now, I wasn't even trying to do melee with you boys, but I saw you out here fighting each other, and I thought, you know what? I might as well dull my blade on your flesh. I suppose. Looks like we're headed this way. Headed to northern Azamo. Climbing into the redwood forest. Who is that whistling, by the way? Stab them with the pointy end, that's right. That's what Jon Snow taught us until, you know, back in the early days. Back in the early days. Oh, we're gonna stand off. Honor. Honor, everyone. We fight with honor here. And sometimes we win. I do also have an Xbox, Renaissance man, I do. Nice knife, bro. You should have tried to hurt me. Oh, shoot, I'm dead. I'm dead. I got too cocky. Oh, God. There we go. Hiya! Oh no! Oh, the last one got me. I'm dead! Yeah, I do. I have an Xbox and a PS4. I built my computer to be able to play some good video games. Oh, I just completely lost them. They're gone. That's really a bummer. So I got plenty of places to do my playing on it, which has been quite helpful in this pandemic, being able to stream more and do more from home and stuff. Video games have always been my jam. I think it probably stemmed mostly from growing up as an only child. Video games were pretty easy to get into when you're the only kid at home for a lot of the time, especially with my mom. The Pillar of Honor. Mamushi Venom, your blades strike home with venomous precision. Good call, Yellow Bird. Thanks. Can't you guys stop doing that? It really does slow down the game in Great Story, doesn't it? Alright. This way. Let's go. What do we say to death? Not today. Not today. Where did he go, man? He's like the only character. He's like the only character in the whole show of Game of Thrones where they said he was probably dead, but we didn't get to see him die, and I guess we were just supposed to assume that he actually died. Sergio Farrell, wasn't that his name? Sergio. What happened to my boy Sergio, dude? What happened to him, David and David, or whatever your names are? Double D's, whatever I don't know what we call you. Tell me what happened to my boy. What do we say to the god of death? Not today. Which, interestingly enough, if there's a god of death, I bet he probably wouldn't care much if someone he was about to kill said, not today. But either way, it makes a good line. Makes a good line. Just look how beautiful this is. Look at this sunset. Or whatever. Maybe it's even a sunrise. Goodness, I can't talk. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully well. Since I last saw you, at least. I'm about to be all up in it now. I've been here before, I think. Hey you, what's up?
You seem troubled. What's wrong?
No, I don't want to become famous. I want to ban you.
Bandits and Mongols slaughtering each other.
Normally I'd let them tear into each other all they want.
Bye-bye.
But the violence may put others in danger. Keep away from there.
I'm doing well, my friend. Not today. We'll drop the ban hammer on those people quick, fast, and in a hurry. I'm doing all right, my man. I'm doing all right. It's Friday. The week's work is mostly done. Wonderful. Yep. The week's work is mostly done, so now it's video games for the afternoon. Hang out with Lizzie for the evening. You took 3 naps and haven't done much besides that? Well, you know what? That's alright. That's okay. Oh, man. Yeah.
Violet chrysanthemums. The musician who told me the legend of Tadayori mentioned them. They could lead to the Violet Crown.
Japanese pronunciation is hard to me. Like I would have said Tadayori, but he said Tadayori. Like it was super fast. It's like there were no syllables in that. I suppose it's because I do not speak the language. Assume that he died in that sword fight, but we never did see his body. Plus, he was from the land of many faces, so he could have also been the faceless man. See, that's what I always thought. I thought that he was probably someone like that. Or maybe even he was Jagan Nahar or whatever.
Tadayori's armor could be here.
Doesn't look like it's here. Looks like there's a pot of stew instead.
Bound recently.
Just kidding. Yes, incense.
Something inside that container.
What's inside?
Tadayori's rest.
Painting acquired. I guess maybe I go north. Hopefully I don't do as bad of a job today as I did yesterday. You played Paper Mario all night and had the wrong stream title? Oh no! Dang. That stinks, man. That stinks. Alright, to think about the map. Sergio Farrell. Isn't that what I said? Sergio. I was saying Sergio. Sirio for real. Of course. Oh, boogers. My guess is we ought to travel north, maybe? Leap! Nobu! Let's go. Gotta be the purple flowers. You know we gotta be looking for them purple flowies.
Pasta Nobu.
I think I only know truly once the last 2 books come out. Yeah, maybe so. I will be happy to read a synopsis. I don't think I'll go through and read all of Game of Thrones myself. I'll be happy to know how it ended, though. Do I watch other streamers? I do. I try to watch a few other folks. I got a few other friends on the medium. Shadow Links is one of them. I found Shadow when we were both rolling around in the mire of itty bitty baby Twitch. And now I guess we've both grown to being an adolescent Twitch. So I watch Shadow if I can get a chance. He usually streams late, so I can't catch him/you Shadow, which sucks. But whenever I go back to the office, I'll definitely probably be watching you more if that becomes a thing. Or at least catching up on VODs or what have you. And then some other folks I definitely watch. I have one group of guys that I watch all the time called the Easy Allies. I go to them for all my gaming news and other fun content that they make. But since quarantine's happened, I've just been trying to double down on making my own stuff. But before I watched a lot more than I made myself. Go ahead, try it again. Woo-hoo-hoo. Go ahead. Hi. Ooh-wee. Sit your booty down, clown. The boys already had the season 3 set up and part 2 hasn't even come out. Nice. Very cool. That show was dark. Lord have mercy. That show was dark. Wait, I just crossed a road. So it's gotta be maybe over here. Still looking for some purple flowers though. Will be a lot easier in the daytime, video game. What do you think about that? But I do, if I get a chance, tend to wander around Twitch a little bit. I wander around looking for new folks. Looking for new things to experience. Woohoo! I'm popular. That's right. That's right. Found more violet chrysanthemums. Dude, who is that guy on that horse? I bet we're gonna have to duel up. Holy crap, man. Look at this. Look at this scene. Are these bad guys? They are. All right, photo mode, everybody. Photo mode. Photo mode. Do a little roll. Whoa. Some fellow friends kept trying to push the ban terms in chat last night. It was getting a bit tiring. Why can't we just have nice chat, sir? Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know why people like to push things like that. Some people just thrive on that kind of behavior, I guess. Maple. This looks pretty cool. Exposure bias? What's exposure bias? That's pretty cool. Particles, we want some red leaves. No, yellow, bamboo, orange, green, cherry. Particle intensity. Wind speed. Blow in the wind. Wind direction. I should probably go the other way. Yeah. So far this looks pretty nice. Clouds. Clouds are fine. I like this nighttime. Clear. Fog. Sunbreak. Overcast. Whoa, that looks pretty cool. I gotta change that wind direction again. I don't know why I got focused on this. Okay, so that definitely doesn't look good. We gotta change the particles. Pampas pollen? Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. It does look cool. Current motion, I don't care. Doesn't matter. There it is. There it is. Hold on. I like the cinema bars. Do we like the cinema bars or no? We're setting it up right now. Oh no, not that. Take the screenshot. Screenshot. Oh man, I haven't linked my Twitter yet. Darn. I think that's a pretty good shot. Oh well, you guys can't really hear. There you go. Check that out. I think it's beautiful. Now, of course, that guy's gonna have to die after all this.
Throw your blades!
We're gonna have to murder that guy. Go ahead, try it. Oh no! He got me. He juked me out. Don't worry, I got that perfect parry on you, dog. Got him. Oh, buddy. I'll end your suffering. I'm honorable. I operate with honor. I got nothing if not a little bit of honor, man. Where do you lead me to, bird? Well done not dying this time. It's true. It's true, Tef. It's true. Sometimes I die. That is true. Where are you trying to? Ooh, nice. This was solid. This was definitely solid. I'm glad he brought me here. Ha! Ha! Ah! I want my own bamboo cutting machine thing. Alright, these are the chrysanthemums. We found where we need to be. Now let's go do what we need to do. Who's whistling here? This would be a great place to duel. You know?
The cliffs are too sheer to climb. There must be another way in.
I found it. I do not have a katana to cut bamboo. That is true. I don't have the katana. I do have a big a big Japanese weapon though that my brother made me. It's no it would probably be my preferred weapon in samurai times because it's like it's just a big heavy stick with a bunch of like metal things in it for smacking. Bryce went through a period where every Christmas he would make me a weapon. For that period I am grateful.
Mongols. How did they find this place? A map, like the one from the Violet Crown.
But, no, I don't have a katana. But there are, like... That was a samurai thing. I don't know if it was just bamboo, but there are definitely these things, like, there are these mats that they roll up. And they stack them like that to see how many... I don't know if it's to test the sharpness of a katana, or if it's to test how well you cut, or whatever. Oh man, we're about to so duel down right now. We're about to so get a little duel on. Time for a sip.
Whose graves are these? Time's rushing river slows. Tadayori's mind at rest. One drawn bow pierces many. Same incense from the Violet Crown, lit recently.
Is it possible that I was just hearing my nose whistling when I was inhaling? When I was singing?
Tadayori's clan.
What are you doing here?
Oh.
Leave this place.
I'm not here to fight.
No way.
I am Jin Sakai, nephew of Lord Shimura.
You're a liar and a thief.
Wrongo.
Defend yourself.
I'm not a liar or a thief, but I'll cut you down, lady. This is equality. I'll cut you down. She got a name. She's special. She about to be specially dead, boy. Watch him. Watch his thumb. Watch his thumb. I love that.
I don't want to kill you. Stop!
Why don't you try something, girl?
How dare you trespass on Tadayori's sacred ground? You dishonor Tadayori's legacy, thief!
Oh, God. Oh, no. I losing. She does look cool, though, and she's probably about to kill the crap out of me. Cade, what a cool name. Or Kaede.
You're nothing but a dirty scavenger!
We gotta play Sekiro together, guys. I gotta go back through Sekiro. It's just this. It's just this for the whole game. Except harder.
It's not possible. You know
Way
how to
harder.
use that stolen blade.
Ah! Kaede. Oh, watch me kick those flowers. Ooh. Oh no! We weren't ready. Come on, give me a little help. Oh, got him.
Hold, my lord. My name is Kaede,
Kaede.
last of Tadayori's line. I heard the samurai were all killed. Assumed you were a scavenger.
I'm no thief.
But because I almost murdered
Seek
you.
your ancestors' armor.
And you deserve to wear it, Lord Sakai.
Lord
But
Sakai.
the armor is lost.
And you have no way to find it.
There is a line from an old scroll. Tadayori watches over Azamo Bay for eternity. I suspect it's a clue to where he hid the armor. Tadayori's armor gave him great speed and deadly aim. Wear it in defense of the innocent.
Oh, I
as he
will.
once defended Azamo Bay.
Watching over Azamo Bay could mean the cliffs behind town.
We did it, guys. We won. What'd the game tell us to do, by the way? Kaede is pretty cool. I'm a Kaede fan. I'd play a game as Kaede, just a mini game where it's actually multiplayer and you just wait for people to show up at this part and you fight them. And if they lose, they don't get to keep going. If they win, they kill you. What's in the box? 13 times supplies. Give me that supply box. Hoo, 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 hoo. Give me that supply box. Is there a way to track your progress in this? Like to see how much is left in a hidden area or some sort of completion chart? I mean, it grays out. There are collections, so it shows me how many of each thing I've done. Artifacts, how many things I've found. What I have in my satchel and stuff. I don't think it gives you playtime, which is probably a good thing. Travel to Azamo Bay. Honestly, should I just fast travel there? I don't have anything to fast travel to, really. Let's just fast travel a little bit so we don't have to go the whole way. I gotta use that. Tell me to remember to use my things. All I'm using my resolve for right now is healing. I need to do more with it. Go on, Jin, let's go. Hip. Up. Hey, a shrine. Okay. Okay then. I don't guess you can actually... Guess I gotta climb up and then... ride down? Come on, horse. Nobu! My man Nobu. Okay. Uh-oh. You know what? This time, no. Oh, hold up. This time I'm gonna shoot a fire arrow at him. Haha! Wow, that was actually extremely powerful. Don't call for help. What are you doing? Okay. Nice go. Oh man! Oh god! Oh god! Ooh-wee. Man, that was rough. That was rough, but we took care of business. Those guys can shoot mini arrows very fast. Alright, Nobu. Quit being a fraidy cat. Get rolling.
Let's go.
Quit being a fraidy horse. Hello, friends.
My lord.
Yes, sir.
Do you know of any supplies in the area?
No, my lord. But Kami will lend you aid if you pay your respects. Find the Torii gates, follow them to a shrine, and take what is offered.
They say a charm blessed by Kami can change one's fate. I could use that kind of help.
Sure. Ooh. Mine back. All right. Let's ride. Woohoo! Not what I intended. Anything worth grabbing in here? No, nothing. Alright. Alright then. Saddle up your horses and ride! Alright, we'll stand off with you guys. I'll stand off. What was in that box that was so important, guys? What was so important in that box that you didn't just run away? 26 times supplies, that's pretty important, eh? This guy watches Azamo Bay forever. He's on top of that mountain. Climbing up. What about this room? Any supplies in here? There are some supplies. Longbow upgrade available. That's good news. Hey, Mr. Canary, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're signing up for some Ghost of Tsushima samurai action. Well, 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 what do we have here?
They have the musician.
You guys weren't ready for a nosedive, were you? I'm after you, dude. I'm after you, bud. Oh shoot, no, did he die? That's not good. Yamato's dead. No! You think your game is glitched? How's so? Doing it here to hang out and get my mind off stuff? Well, I'm sorry you're doing it. Get your mind off of stuff, man. That's what we're here for. None of your problems exist in Ghost of Tsushima, man. Which is nice. Oh, that was a big fat mess. Alright, let's just go murder this guy then. Stop it. Oh boy. Don't you touch him! Don't you touch him! Sit your butt down, son. Sit your booty down. Two of the moons, oh my god, I can't get. One is looking for the hat hidden on someone's head, and the other's from the attacking game in Snow Kingdom. The racing game. What's keeping you from getting them?
Hold still.
Mr. Yamato. Mr. Yamato.
My lord, how did you find us?
A descendant of Tadayori pointed me here. What happened to you?
A Mongol spy found a long-forgotten scroll written by Tadayori's firstborn. They forced me to decipher it, and it led us here.
So they found the armor.
No, I misdirected them,
Nice.
hoping you'd reach us in time.
You took a big risk.
And it paid off. The armor is hidden beneath this memorial. Claim it for yourself, my lord.
Yeah. You injured your dominant hand and can't use it for a good bit. Figured you watch other people play this. Hey, that sounds good. Well, it doesn't sound good that you injured it, but it sounds like a good plan. Know what I mean? Your favorite armor? Nice. Let's check it out. I have not seen any of this before.
Tadayori's armor.
Whoa,
Artistry
looks
is
cool.
incredible.
Oh, dude, this is my favorite armor too. This is awesome.
I won't let the Mongols near you.
Who's doing the wrong things? Who's here to do wrong? Is it you? I know I hit you with that, bro. I know I did. This is an awesome armor, by the way. I can see why you like it. This is now my favorite armor as well. Who's next, dogs? This is not supposed to be a fire arrow. Oh shoot. Oh, I'm dead. But I can survive. Fire!
See how Tadayori defeated hundreds of pirates alone.
Oh, there's. Oh, I forgot I bought that. Oh, dude, the last arrow, no. Check out its stats. I believe in you. Thank you, Mr. Canary. Sorry about that. It helps you meet new people, too. The cute snow guy doesn't have eyes on his hat, and I've completed the race because the guy says I have no... That's not... that doesn't seem right, Luby. Alright, it all went wrong whenever I had out the longbow, but I had the wrong arrow. Yes. Hopefully you can play a little vicariously. Alright, that sucks. I'll have to use that for headshots. Go ahead. Oh man, that's awesome. I love that. Thank you for following, Mr. Canary. That means a lot to me. Thank you very, very much. Let me turn that down. You can now hear that through the PC and not through my mic. Hey. Go ahead and hit me. Oh, he got me. Oh man, that right there is
More on the way. Are you alright?
more on the way. Holy crap! I haven't forgotten. Oh.
See how Tadayori defeated hundreds of pirates alone.
Oh. Woo. Oh, big fat miss. I'm glad that guy glitched out. Oh! Oh, wrong stance, dude. Oh! Oh! Let's go!
That was like watching
got him.
Tadayori himself.
We got him. Dang, bro. That was tough. Whew. That was pretty close. Pretty close there, that last hit. But we got
Armor
it.
is perfect for an archer.
My tale found the right audience. And now it's time for me to move on, my lord.
We almost lost it. We almost lost. But we did not. Let's go. Loopy, I hope you did figure it out. I hope you got it. My legend grows! The Shadow Samurai. Maximum health increased. Gotta pee that black powder bomb.
If I pack the Mongols' black powder into a clay pot,
Thank you.
I can set it aflame and throw it as a weapon.
This looks like the place where Mimir was. Maybe so. No ghost abilities. I gotta get these. So stances. What's that ability that I just? Yeah, I can sprint and strike on sprint. A delayed quick attack that inflicts extra melee damage. What? Ah. Pause and then hold to initiate pose. Perform a jumping strike from your horse to do damage. Ooh, that seems like a good idea. Let's grab that. Is there a character whose head you can cut off and carry around with you to give you? I mean, I think so. I mean, like I would like to. I would like there for it to be you, right? You know. I assume every game now ought to have their own head that they do stuff with, you know? Ooh, look at this. That is sexy there. That is sexy. Increases knocking and reload speed, increases total concentration time, headshots. Ooh. Yeah. This might have to be my armor. It's not good for my... It's also got a donut on it. Check that out. It's not good for swordplay, but the bow is awesome. And also, I feel like the bow has enough, I feel like the bow has enough versatility that you really could focus on bow stuff, honestly. I think we're throwing the mustache back. No, not. We want a hat now? What does the weathered straw hat and the mustache look like? Yeah, more power in the bow. There's power in the bow. Power in the bow. I do not like the straw hat, but I do like the mustache. Oh, welcome to Tsushima. We are going to shoot you with our bow and arrow. Be careful. Bye. This is a good video game, boys and girls. Oh, I can now throw a black powder bomb. Cool. Did you get the book where he narrates? Ooh, I need to get that. Let us live the ranger life. Listen to this guy. Listen to him. Looks like we've got a picture mode on our hands. Very cool. Very cool scene. Alright. Tangled Crossroads, stance progress. I think we only need one more to get a new stance. So, let's do that. I could also choose to liberate this area. Could I? No, probably not. Mimir. Mimir! I'm trying to remember a single thing Mimir said, but I can't remember a single of his lines. I just know he called the boy lad at times.
Let's go!
Odin. Odin and Thor. So, we need to do another God of War playthrough on the channel, right? So more people can see it? Sounds good. Let's make that a plan. What do you think? Oh, it's such a good video game. God, this game's good. God of War is good. PlayStation, keep doing it. I don't care about the console wars. I just want to play good video games, and you're giving them to me. So let's just keep that up if you don't mind.
Come and fight!
Come and fight, bro. Come and fight. You ready? Don't try to juke me out. You should have tried to juke me out, Village. That's what you should have done. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Ooh! You should have done something different. Oh, should have bought that. If I do get the book, I want the audio. Oh, absolutely. Gotta have Mimir's voice. I miss Mimir. Oh, watch out! I didn't even realize that guy was right there. Alright, will you stop? Oh, I was about to ask him if he had another move, and he does. You gonna make me do this? I want to hear from Mimir again. We got the wind. Perfect. Perfect for spears and long weapons, I assume. Wind stance is highly effective against spears and axes. That's what we've been looking for. Wind stance. Dude, so cool. Heavy attack, deal extra effective against spearmen. Okay. Awesome. Nice. Mimir. Did I do everything right? Is this over? It is over. And it blew away some of the fog. Yes, back in the stable with you, my child. Iron. Iron. Don't want to leave any of this stuff behind. Supplies, I see you. 4 upgrades available. This armor is great, Mr. Canary. Good call. Good call. I don't know if you're still here, but I'm wondering, have you played the game all the way through before? You said it's your favorite armor, so I assume you've seen this before. Supplies. Hey, hey, hey! Play that funky music, my boy. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you die. I think we are gonna have to play God of War again on this stream. There's plenty more to do. Unfinished business. We want to go do some unfinished business. Come on, Hoss. Let's go. What a beautiful world we're in here. Beautiful. Video games is art, y'all. Video games is art. Draft your tweets at me. At me. Ooh, I get to use my new stance. Oh, he got me. I'm dead. Art, no way. Games rot your brain. Oh, no, you're right. Go punts. I forgot about that part. Ooh-wee. We did. Oh. As with anything, everything in moderation. Well, moderation, I guess. I mean, if someone were to make video games their career. Yeah, that was pretty, that was pretty messed up what happened there. I thought I was ready. This game, every time I think I'm confident that I can do something. It pushes back a little bit.
My lord, we're going into Azamo Bay. Help us fight.
Will do.
You'll endanger everyone inside.
They will usually finish you off like that.
Starving and beating our elders, punishing them for a prisoner who escaped.
Your elders had nothing to do with that. Where are they being held?
One's near the shrine. We think the other 2 are in the houses.
How are you planning to get in? The gates are sealed shut.
There's an opening in the fence by the main gate. We use
Yeah,
those
they are.
children
They're
to
cool.
sneak out.
I'll use it to sneak in. Stay out of sight until I've opened all the gates.
Thank you, my lord.
You got it. You got it. Guys, I'm just going to be honest. This looks like a pretty good flaw in your defenses. You really wouldn't want that to stay that way for long. Oh, that was my mistake. I am Jin Sakai, and I bring samurai booty to bear upon you. Can't hold it forever. Yeah! Dude, didn't stand a chance, that guy. I could have assassinated him, but instead I just shoulder tackled the crap out of him. Flash of steel, what's that mean? What's that mean? Defeat 20 enemies with a counterattack after a perfect parry. Kill. I'll just use this stance because it's new. Okay. Water stance is when is that good, or is it you're saying that's boring? Is that a yawning emote? You like the water stance the best, or you not like what water stance? Oh no, game, you glitched. Oh, it's your favorite. There we go. Game didn't glitch. What is he doing? He's burning his face. Apparently you can get all trophies in a single playthrough, just like God of War. Nice. What is he doing right now? My face is so cold. I go to be with my ancestors. But I must warm my face. Oh, should probably go save those guys instead of wandering around like this. No luck. Baby, you screaming for help back here? Ooh, what? Oh. Look over here, bro. No! Oh, no! 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 You will not! Enemies nearby. Did I not? I probably didn't rescue that other person, did I? Ooh! Don't look at me! Alright, it's not safe. That'll do. I have never played any Onimusha games. It's like Samurai Resident Evil. I've heard of Onimusha, but I've never played it.
Are you hurt?
Any of them.
I'm fine. They wanted me to heal their sick.
And you refused.
Sure
Stay
did.
here until I've dealt with the rest.
Please, free our blacksmith, Izumi. The Mongols are holding him in one of the houses.
Wasn't there someone right there that we were supposed to save? Was I also supposed to open those gates? Onimusha was so good, replayed it when it was released a few months ago. Nice. Always good when things like that hold up. Uh-oh. Ooh, watch out. Run. No. No, baby. You mustn't. Oh, shoot. No. You guys gotta get out of here. No! You gotta stop this! Oh, no, I lost him. The intro for the third one was mind-blowing. Recommend the first one. Well worth it and cheap now, too. Good game! Good game time! Alright. There were people hanging around that should not have been. I've been trying to go in guns blazing too much.
Show how to make Japanese steel, or lose head to Mongol sword.
Let me in this building, baby. You gonna let me in?
Let me go!
Alright. I guess the answer is no. Bro, you're not gonna let me in that building? Okay. That execution is too brutal. Ooh, I'm the ghost of Tsushima.
You'll regret this!
Hey, bud.
Let's see.
My lord, please,
You're done.
get me out.
Alright. Sometimes you just gotta slow down and do what the game has asked you to do.
You're safe now.
I was sure they were going to kill me. They already killed one blacksmith.
No, he escaped. You will too. But stay here until it's safe.
Nice. The intro to Onimusha 3 is spectacular. When's the when did this come out? I feel like this must have been before my time, or somehow, because I've rarely ever heard of it. Bad guy. I only really hear about it from pro gamers that have been around the block a time or two. Early PS2? Okay. I guess I was around in the early PS2 era, but I probably wasn't playing Onimusha. Steal me, baby! What kind of, how much does my man have on up there? Get off that wall. Thank you. Oh, you're not supposed to see. That was a mistake. Sure. I will try to do that. You're pro. You made it pro. Just a couple of pro boys. There be some bad dudes up here.
Resist and be punished.
I might want to get up there. Neo looks like a fun little ditty. Oh! Dang, dude, came in here like a ghost.
You're going to be all right.
Came in here like a straight up ghosty. Boo.
Are you the headman?
I am.
Are you the head
The
man?
Mongols threatened to kill my people unless I accepted their rule. I was about to give in.
You were strong to resist. Remain hidden until it's safe to come
Oh,
out.
that gamer posture, guys.
The Mongol warlord has taken over my home.
That gamer posture.
Please, drive him out and free us all.
That gamer posture.
You saved me. May Kami protect you, Lord Sakai.
May Kami protect me, yes indeed. When you first saw Neo, you thought it was Onimusha. Nice. Loopy girl, why? Gamer veterans.
You're free now.
I've been playing a long time as well, I just wasn't quite as when you become an adult you really can just jump in and play what you want and buy what you want and stuff, but back in the day it was like, well, you play what mama buys you. And so I never got to play any of the big boy games when I was a younger one. When I was a youngling, as Tef would say, or Misko would say.
Run.
Alright. Jelly bean time, y'all. Get your tummies ready. Oh, don't have any more of that. I should probably go ahead and reload. But with this reload, this is the last bag of jelly beans. I'll need to buy some more. I'll need to buy some more. Well, I don't condone this, but you can always get all those old games on ROMs. Oh, Ponce, I'm actually playing for our I don't know if you heard me mention it while we were playing it, but for our Sapphire Squad. Look at that stink bug, dude. Look at that nasty stink bug jelly bean. For our Sapphire Squad, we are playing Pokemon Sapphire on a ROM. Obviously, you can't stream from it. Well, maybe you can stream from a Game Boy Advance somehow. But A, we don't have a Game Boy Advance. B, Will does own the game, so I don't feel bad about doing the ROM in that regard, because he does own the game. We just don't have, we just don't have a way to play it. Are Tef and Misko the same person? No, they are not the same person, but they are both from the same area of the world. Now I've got Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks, everybody. Here we go. We're all stocked. Well, we're kind of stocked up. Looks like there's only 2 vomits in there, which is a real bummer. I know. But there's plenty of dead fishers. So don't you worry about that. Man, I remember going to the Toys R Us, having to grab the ticket for the game, bring it to the register, then excitedly wait for them to bring the game out from the back. Those days are long gone now. It is long gone. I have never seen Tef and Misko in the same room. No, I have not. Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks? Oh my, oh! That's like I just ran my tongue through a homeless man's toes. Good lord. Ugh, I brought these goldfish for emergencies and it's already an emergency. Ick. God, I didn't think it when the first chew wasn't bad, but that second chew. Disgusting. Disgusting. So like Fight Club? Tef and Misko might be kind of like Fight Club. They had Final Fantasy VII in the bargain bin. How dare they? Dude, that guy's so angry. Watch this.
Make new fishing net. Bid Holkwe. Head then Udur Javla. You catch fish. We treat you well.
That'll do. Okay, okay. You done, leader? I remember demoing the PS1 at Toys R Us. Nice, dude. That's a memory right there. That's a memory. You have unlocked a core memory. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Alright, Shadow, I'm sorry. Have a good meeting. Leader killed! Yeah, what did you... I know. I didn't fully die. Alright, enjoy the shadow lurk, Shadow. Sit your booty down. We got him, Mr. Canary. We got him. No worries. No worries. All is well. Enjoy the lurk. Open the village gates. Show me to your nearest gate. You ready to get wind stance? Sir? I'm the ghost of Tsushima, gonna drop on your head. Like I heard something downstairs. But them dogs ain't making no mistakes. flower. So at the beginning of the thing, I probably should have opened the gates for those buddies, right? Linen, supplies. I'm ready for some upgrades, baby boys. Yep, pretty sure I should have. Yep, I may have great posture, but I'm not so great at remembering. That's in-game posture, not out-of-game posture. Unfinished business. Look for the Mongol leader. Okay. I think after this, when we go do some upgrades, I might go grab a little cup of coffee. If you all will bless it. I'm ready for a duel, dude. Let's have a duel. Let's do something nice. Ooh. No, but I need a coffee too, so I will allow it. Okay. I'm glad you'll allow it. Are we about to get to duel? Yeah, duel, baby. Let's get to dueling.
Samurai,
You tortured and abused my people.
accept Mongol rule, and your people will not suffer.
You're a liar and a coward. You deserve nothing less than death.
I will take nothing less than your head.
Ha ha ha. Get ready for the thumb move. You ready? You guys ready for the thumb move? Here it comes. Wrong stance. Okay. Dang, brother. Oh, I'm dead. That's all she wrote, man. Warlord Harunori? Yikes. Warlord Harunori done wrecked my bum. But I'll take that. I want to use the heavy. There we go. He didn't like that. That little move there. Thank you, Mr. Canary. Hopefully we got it. We got him. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, little bad boy. Howdy. Hale, how you doing? Whoops. Good afternoon. How are things? Oi. You guys can come home. I love that feeling on a Friday about 2 o'clock when everybody at work is like, let's all agree that we're gonna coast it out for the rest of the day. I do love that portion of the day. Horse, don't you lick my ear, boy. Adorable. Adorable. Technique point earned. Charm of vitality. Alright, let's moderate increase to health. Here you go. Okay. Techniques. Technique. Technique. Look at that video. Goodbye. Oh wow. That actually will end up being really good. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want, guys? Detect more distant memories. I think this is good. After a standoff, 1 enemy will rush in. Yes. Yeah. That's cool. More kills, baby. More kills. Undiscovered locations. Honor buried deep. Alright, we got rewards we can do. Major legend increase? Do we want to go do that? Let's go do a little upgrading. Ooh, ouch. Sorry for them knuckle crackies. Hale, how are things going? How's the essays? How's the ring? How's everything? There's a lot to do in this game.
Those people need help. I just hope Hanauka can get to them in time. If not...
Who needs help?
A camp of refugees. They're very sick. The healer Hanauka is trying to reach them.
The Mongols have brought that region to its knees. Bandits rule the roads. The healer will need help to get there.
And I'll only do it if I feel like it. But what about a nice gift? Nothing? Fine.
A group of survivors the other day. They've been seeing more dead
Fine. I've got to talk to the armor lady.
Lord Sakai, come quickly.
No, I got stuff to do for a second. Tadayori's armor is boss. Except now it doesn't look very cool. And that really doesn't look cool. What's the final one? I guess it doesn't look any different once you get to the top tier. Ouch! I do not like the way that looks. Don't like that hat, but I guess could you take off the hat? I bet you could take off the hat. I feel like the hat is purely cosmetic. Samurai clan armor. At least I think the hats are purely cosmetic. If somebody knows that that's not true, definitely let me know. Oh my. Look at this hat, dude. Wow. Not for me. Not for me. I don't know what I want to do. I feel like it reduces all damage. I feel like I fight more people than I sneak up on. I feel like I probably just need more of this action, but... But this one gives me what? This one, the headshots restore 25% of the concentration meter. That's actually pretty good. Increases total concentration time, increases knocking and reload speed by 30%. That actually is really very good. Alright, this will be the test.
Much better protection.
I'll purchase this, and then if I can change...
I'll see you again.
If I can take off the hat... Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Now I look cool and not dumb.
Stay strong.
I look cool and not dumb. Let's go check out what these merchants got. I shouldn't have left. I should have done that mission for Masako. But sometimes that be how it be. I do like the way this armor looks, for sure. I do like that. I know you had something to say to me earlier, but I've already spoken to you. Yaha! What kind of vanity items you got? What are this?
Some recent acquisitions here.
What does this armor look like? Traveler, Tadayore. Ooh. Ooh. Show me. And the coffee is brewing. Nice. Relentless Hawk. Alright guys, I want to buy one of these, but you tell me which one. Autumn Victory. Relentless Hawk. Or Summer Ocean. I'm leaning toward Relentless Hawk. Hey, sorry, brushing my teeth. I'm just getting started for the day. Not wanting to write, but there isn't much choice. There isn't much choice. There's not. Hawk. Oh yeah, everybody agrees. It's the Hawk, baby. Everybody agrees. It's the Hawk.
To assist your fight.
And also, while I'm here, the Traveler's attire. While I'm here, I feel like this would be a good idea to buy this as well. The Immaculate Warrior. I don't know, man. The Undiscovered Armor Tadayori. We got the Ronin. Yeah, it's just it's just cooler stuff. The Traveler's attire is super cool looking too. Bow Vanity Gear. Got 39 of these. I don't see why I wouldn't do that. Fierce Warrior. Fierce Warrior. The Patchwork Straw Hat. Do we want the Patchwork Straw Hat? That's a lot of flowers. It definitely makes us look super cool. But also kind of not cool at the same time. Those hats are a little bit odd. The Emperor's Tears. That's Snow Demon's Eyes. Cool. I think we're good now. I think the hats are just for show always. There we go. We are the Relentless Hawk. I think the hats are always just for show. Longbow. I assume eventually we'll get like a short bow or something, and then it'll make sense why those are... Oh, we gotta go talk to the trapper. Let's go talk to him. I got my controller up here so you guys can see my professional inputs.
I have goods of all kinds.
Yes. Yes.
I hope it helps.
Always
An
want to have more
excellent
arrows.
choice.
Always got to have more of those.
I look forward
If hat's
to
just for
doing-
show, then let it be. Unless we find a really good looking one. Smart, very smart. Seems like a good idea, Teth. That's why we keep you around, man. All right, I say let's go do this main mission. And while I fast travel, I will be right back. I'm going to go do a PP, and then I'm going to get a little bite of coffee. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Loopy, enjoy the lurk. And you're right, I shouldn't have said a bite of coffee. I should have said a chew of coffee. Did I hear borking downstairs? I don't know, this is kind of a flamboyant outfit. Like flashy. Like, hey, look at me, I'm gonna kill you. But whatever, man. Whatever floats your boat.
Welcome back.
Don't know what you all are barking at down there. Is my guy biting a stick? No, he's got a mustache on his mask. You know, like all masks have, Hale.
You're still here.
Disappointed?
I thought you'd leave as soon as I had my grappling hook. Try to find a way to the mainland.
As tempting as that sounds, you saved Taka's life.
I did.
My debt's not paid until your uncle's free.
I'm glad to hear it. Send word to the others.
Iced.
What should I tell them?
Coffee stuff.
We're going to break into Castle Canada.
The old
Free Lord
straw
Shimura.
mustache. We're gonna free Lord Shimura. The next day.
I'm told your nephew stalks my men. Tears them apart. Like a beast.
I'm certain you've done worse.
Oh, you pretend we're different.
We look forward to your wedding with
But
our
we fight for
character.
the same thing. To create a legacy that outlives us.
I won my legacy with duty and honor. Brought order to my home. And justice for my people. You are nothing like me.
I love to eat food, y'all.
Neither
That's
is
what's
your
wrong with me.
nephew. But his name is bound to your legacy.
A legacy is more than a name.
Ah, true. Your family has lived here for generations. Your ancestral castle lies to the north, yes? I look forward to visiting it. While I leave you here to starve to death, alone, without honor.
Damn it, Rizzo. Where are you?
Everyone's here. Should we wait for the Straw Hats?
No.
No.
I'll meet you at the farmhouse.
Oh, Pons, if you're still in here, I'm interested in what you posted in the Discord just now. Why, doggies? I just don't know why he's got to bark at everything that walks by our dang house. Don't understand it. Had to yell at them dogs, y'all. To protect the home.
Lord
With
Shimura
honor.
will be grateful.
My family's killer can wait a few hours longer.
As can my hunt for Tomoe. Our island needs its leader restored.
With your support, he'll be free by sunrise. Prepare
Doubtful.
yourselves. We'll attack soon.
Give the word. We'll be there.
Your own student fighting for the enemy. Serves you right.
Don't start.
An old man.
I hate sake. You know that.
What are you talking about?
Kenji.
Lord Sakai!
Taka, fine work on the grappling hook.
I'm glad it suits you, my lord. Yuna wanted me to stay behind, but I had to come and wish you well.
What's your excuse, Kenji?
I don't like drinking alone.
Look at that shot.
Then save your finest sake. If we rescue Lord Shimura, we'll have much to celebrate.
Hey!
Only the best for the Jito.
What's up, King and Queen? How you doing?
Yuna's waiting for you.
Everyone, it's time.
Let's go.
Today we free Lord Shimura.
I was told we'd have Straw Hat reinforcements.
They're not here. And we can't wait any longer.
What's the plan, Lord Sakai?
I'll use my grappling hook to infiltrate the castle. Once I silence the alarm, the rest of you can safely breach the front gate. The Mongols are likely holding Lord Shimura in the main keep. If they sound the alarm, they may execute him.
We can storm the front gates, take them by surprise.
No, we do this quietly. We'll carve a path to the main keep, rescue Lord Shimura, then fall back to the main gate and make our escape.
Sounds like suicide.
Only if we attack head-on. We can do this if we
There
sneak in
you
and
go.
catch the enemy while they're sleeping.
Like a thief.
Or a ghost?
Lord Shimura is counting on us. Let's head out.
This is a cool game. Question for you guys. When I sit back like this, is it weird? Like with the camera? Do I need to zoom in? I feel like I'm a little small in the cam. Feels like it
Good
makes things
speech.
look funny.
You sure this will work?
It has to.
It has to work. It has to work.
Looks like you can climb up here.
Catch up to the others. I'll see you inside.
Be careful, Jin.
I will be careful. Yahoo! That was good. Cool then. Cool.
I won't fail you again, Uncle.
Jin, we might fail again. Just as a heads up, we may fail one more time. It may happen. I would rather say move it a little to the side so you're not leaning on the edge of the screen. You think it's fine if you sit back? If I lean on the edge here, it's like oh yeah, just hanging on the edge of the frame here, guys. You know, that's just how I do. Just leaning back. Yeah, I'll fiddle with it. Configure video. Let's see. Stop it. And even if I sit up, I'm still pretty good, right? Parents upset over new Nintendo console, Super Genesis game. Nice. That probably would be a funny video. I'm interested in that X-Play video you just put in the Discord. Is this much better? What? They're coming back? Thank you, Hale. Much obliged. Why request VIP badge? What do you mean? You could do so if you wished. The why question would not be for me then. Why? I'm about to do what I know is not right. Yeah, it's just the way, I mean... After all, they are free points, you know? At the end of the day, I reserve the right to choose kind of whatever I want to choose, but that's just the language I chose. I mean, I would say 99.9% of the time, if you waited long enough to get a VIP badge in the channel, I'd definitely give it to you. I don't think anybody hopefully would be toxic enough to hang out in the channel for months and months just to get enough points to get a VIP badge for no reason.
Better take down the guards.
Make you a mod and take, what do you mean? Ponce, is that what you're trying to do?
Sensei, you and Kenji secure the front gate.
Consider it done.
Yuna, can you clear the path along the cliff?
I'll handle it.
Don't you do that,
You meet up
Ponce.
at the bridge.
Forgetting someone?
No, you're with me.
If it was really a long oh, okay.
There's a siege weapon up ahead.
All right,
Last time
Hale.
they turn it on Yuna and me.
This time, we'll take it.
Trying to underpay for power. Oh, you're saying
We need to clear
You'll
the
give me
courtyard.
10,000 points, whatever you have left, if you can become a mod.
Your move.
I already asked you if you wanted to become a mod, Tef, and you said no, thank you. I thought, or you said maybe like not right now or something. Uh-oh. Your long con is getting working in games to get free games. Let's just murder these guys. What do you think? Wind. Oh, I meant to do wind stance. Oh man, I'm dead. I want to spend them. Who's left? Isn't right now, which was the right choice for my side back then, but if you need a new mod in the future, okay. I got you, Tep. Cool beans. That sounds good. In the grand scheme of things so far, up to this point in the channel, we really haven't needed any mods. Nobody's been mean or hateful or offered any reason that they need to get banned or timed out, except for the ones that come in and say, you know, do you want to buy followers? Which I banned someone for doing that earlier. That's an easy one that I can handle though. You mod yourself BZs? What's BZs? Yeah, but if I mean, the goal is hopefully that the channel grows and we may need more. So of course, as the need arises, you're first on the list. First on the list. I guess I just want to avoid. Ah. Okay. You guys already are really nice to people and stuff. Did she tell me what to do? I wasn't paying attention. Meet Yuna near the bridge. Okay. Can you be second? Sure. I mean, it just the only job for mods right now is to be nice to people when they come in and, you know, welcome them to the stream. I really like it when you guys do that. That's really nice. But a lot of you already do that anyway without being a mod. I don't think everybody has to type hello. That probably would get annoying, but you know, I think it's nice when you come into a new stream, somebody with a green check mark hits you, or a green sword says, "Hey, how you doing?" Thank you, Hill. That was unclear up to now.
Jin, the gate's guarded.
Follow my lead.
So yeah, I mean, that's the main duty at this point. Then the duty below that would just be to, you know, you guys know how I feel about spoilers and things of that nature. Just like if somebody's acting spoilery, that just I usually am like, hey, trying to do no spoilers here, so if you can limit that, that'd be great. You know, I tend to give people a lot of grace. I try to give people a lot of grace in these things. You want to be like the Emperor? I mean, mods pretty much have the ultimate power. Yeah, exactly that, Tef. Pretty much. When it comes to puzzling and things of that nature. Come on, dude. What are you looking at, bro? Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Most of you do that too, and that's really nice and helpful. I appreciate that very much. I guess on the flip side, I wouldn't want a wall of I wouldn't want a wall of green checks or green swords talking to, saying hello. Like, you wouldn't want 20 green sword people telling you hello. Unlimited power! Don't let him kill me! Yeah, we wouldn't want a wall of swords. Who's looking? Oh, this guy. What's up, boys? Oh, he got it. 10,000 years of peace begin today. I mean, 10,000 years of peace would be pretty great. I don't know if the channel will survive 10,000 years. Would love to squeeze another 10 or 15 out of it, but
This would be easier if
or more. Who knows? Maybe we can make it into something really cool.
Ryuzo's men were starving. They may have turned against him.
War turns desperate men into animals.
So that I tend to give. Yeah, just Palpatine. I love Palpatine. I think Palpatine's a really good villain. Well, the swords have swing to hello. Yeah, that makes sense.
This is as far as I got last.
The Khan threw you
There are
off
some
this
people who
bridge?
just like.
How'd you survive?
I don't know.
Some people can be immediately banned, like if somebody just comes in with hateful things or
Gates locked.
Hold the bridge.
whatever. I don't know. It's hard. I don't really like the immediate ban of anybody just because, somebody might think, "Oh, I'm being funny,"
Check the cliff. There must be a way around.
which I, don't think that hateful things are funny. But there are some channels that might feel
Good
that
eye.
way. I don't know.
Once you're in, open the gate for me.
So yeah, there's just not a lot of mod duties at this point. Mainly, I like that everybody here is really kind and helpful and nice to one another. You can't legislate that kind of behavior. But maybe one day we'll have need of mods. Maybe one day there'll be perpetual banning going on with horrible things happening, and I'll need a wall of swords to go to war with me. I am the Senate.
I could use Yuna's help.
Do it. Kill him. Do it now. That's true, and we bring hammers.
There you are.
Quiet. More guards ahead.
Ugh. I don't know. Sometimes I feel bad talking about all this meta stream stuff. Should I focus more on the game? Oh boy. That guy's gonna make a mess of things. Yes, we wield hammers and faces. Don't look at me. How many hits do you think this guy can take? Picking them off. And buckets to war! To war! I really appreciate you guys being here. I really do. And as soon as it becomes necessary that we have more green swords in the chat, you guys are welcome to have them. Like anybody who is you know, kind and helpful and here almost all the time, which you guys are. You know, that's how it'll work. This guy wants to have me do some critical damage to him, I believe. Wouldn't you say? Does he have a shield? He does have one. Critical strike! Good lord, he did. Good lord, he did. Oh, wait. It's interesting that this game doesn't have any dismemberment. Like, you don't cut anybody's limbs off. I promise one day we'll stop talking about all this meta stream stuff. Because sometimes I feel like, do you want to come into a stream and only, like, would you want to turn on the television to a TV channel that you like and all they talk about on the TV channel is how they get the shows on the air? That might be kind of boring, right? We'll be living it soon. I think sometimes it's needed to happen that way because you can just put. But right now, kill, yeah. Kill people. Now we must kill them all. Also, I would say pretty effective little combat encounter we just had. I feel like we played the game the way they wanted us to play. Climb, Yuna. Oh, you don't have a grappling hook? He wasn't able to make 2 of those things? Also, I don't know if old Tama wants anybody to hear this, but this grappling hook was like the simplest thing to make, and he took forever to do it.
Good luck, Jin.
Find a way past the locked gate. Aha! Here's a way past. Man, I tell you what. People should not be, I would not want these people in charge of my places. Hey, look at who it is.
Ryuzo.
You're alone, dude?
The Khan put a bounty on the ghost.
Oh, no.
Anyone can claim it.
You wouldn't.
My men are starving, Jin.
Dude,
Help
boss
me save
fight.
my uncle, and he will reward your men. He will make you samurai.
Then he'll send us to die. Just like he did at Komoda Beach.
Ryuzo.
He's your family, Jin. I need to protect mine.
Dang. Boss fight, guys. Let's do it.
I'll make it quick.
I don't don't know about that.
We were friends a lifetime ago.
Oh.
Stop! Before it's too late! You've changed. So have you, Ghost.
This poor guy didn't stand a chance. He's starving. He came in here to try to kill me. Oh man. Oh, is that a knife in his gut?
It's not too late. Help me save our home.
Just gutted this dude and it's not too late.
Belongs to them now.
Ryuzo.
He's here! The samurai is here!
Dude. Come on, you turkey. Why'd you do that? Let's fight, bros. Don't you dare. Hey, welcome back, Loopy. Oh god. Change that stance up. Oh, big fat miss. Oh god, no, no. Did I kill that guy right there? I sure did. He did. Sit your butt down. I got no time for this. I got an uncle to save. He's gone. He's been moved. Gotta be. I was about to say, was I supposed to like... Dogs, why are you barking? Ooh! That'll do it. Thanks for the host again, Loopy. Ooh. That was rough right there. Supply me. Linen. Them kunai back. Those kunai saved the day. Sticky bombs? Alright, cool. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go right now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And assassinate the Mongol. Ooh. So cool. Shoji assassination unlocked. That's cool. Gimme, 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 gimme all them goodies. Gimme, 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 gimme what I should be getting up, picking up. Gimme all the stuff that you want me to have, want me to have that stuff so I can kill them bad boys, yeah. What's up, boys? Hello back, I am Tev. Don't know why I hosted you for a second time. Double host! If you want to watch this, if you want the stream if you want to be able to watch the stream twice, go watch it on Loopy's channel instead of here. She's playing the stream twice right now. She's playing it twice the speed I can play it at, which is impressive to say the least. Ooh, I like that assassination. That's pretty cool.
Face me, you coward! Uncle, I'm coming! Jin! Hurry! Samurai! Uncle, I knew you would come, my boy. Your father would be proud.
No, he would not, because I was sneaky.
I live to serve you, my lord. We have to leave.
Not yet. Khotun Khan is marching north to conquer Toyotama. He left some guards here.
I said thank you. You also I said thank you to your host.
For 2 samurai.
I brought allies. We can retake the castle.
They will sing songs of our victory.
Alright, you think my uncle's gonna die tonight? I came to save him, but now he's gonna die?
Clear the invaders from the northern courtyard. Lord Sakai will pull them to us.
I'm with you, my lord.
Yay, more dog barking. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I really don't know why he does that. Like, if somebody walks by the house, you gotta bark at him. You've been working real hard on that one guy, huh? Huh, Uncle?
Sensei,
oh no, sorry.
Lady Masako,
Hold up.
You've survived.
Gotta call my wife back. She just called me. She doesn't normally do that in the middle of the day. Give me just a sec, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back.
With your nephew's help.
He insisted we could save you. I thought it impossible, but I'm glad he proved me wrong.
It won't be the last time, Sensei.
I'm glad you're all here. We've lost too many friends.
And
Lord Adachi died
That's
with
not
honor,
my name.
Lady Masako. Now we avenge him.
Yeah, she's fine.
All the fallen warriors of
She just keep me
There's
updated
more
on
coming.
evening plans.
Together.
That always
They
always tend to form.
Lady Masako, let no one retreat.
Oh man, that guy's helmet. Ooh, oh, I immediately died. Oh my lord. Oh gosh. Ooh. He did. Oh, I gotta grab the helmet anyway. Oh shoot, I'm dead. Big dead. Yeah, she doesn't normally call me in the middle of the day. But sometimes, or she just said that they were making some plans to do some things after work.
For the fallen warriors
And to let me know that I should be ready to do said things. Good lord, that guy did not stand a chance. Oh! Dang, dead again. That's a lot of enemies. Sorry, guys. Eek! My head! Oh no, my head.
For the fallen warriors of Tsushima, Lady Masako, let no one retreat. Fire on them, Sensei Ishikawa. We will cover you.
Oh man, another that guy.
Press your attack, Lord Sakai.
Sit your booty down. Oh, wrong stance, guys. I goofed it again. This is actually pretty tough. I'm not gonna cheese it by using the fire arrow over there.
For the fallen warriors of Tsushima, Lady Masako, let no one retreat. Fire on them, Sensei Ishikawa. We will cover you.
That'll do. Dang, alright, he did. Archers are super annoying.
Well fought.
They are super annoying, sir.
Did it.
The castle is ours.
Oh yeah.
You've led us to victory, my lord.
With your help, Jin. Together, we will break the Mongol spirit and bring Khopun Khan to his knees. We will win this war as samurai.
Not just as samurai. Not just as samurai. A little bit extra. A little bit of stabby in the back kind of deal. Ooh, a little sneaky burp came up. Sorry. Two days later, far to the north. Castle Shimura. Hey, it's the Khan.
You have an impressive home. Won't you welcome me inside? Your people are tired, hungry, cold. Open the gate and save them!
I don't know. Uh-oh. Oh man, he survived and he's gonna...
Promised food for my men.
Earn it.
Let them in!
Hagrid? He got kind of a Hagrid vibe. Hagrid feeling haggard. This doesn't feel good, does it?
No, 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 no. Open the gate! Open the gate!
Oh man. How's it feel, bro? How does that feel right now? Probably pretty bad. Is food for your men worth that? Is food for your men worth having to do this, bro?
Open the gate! Open the gate!
Don't drop the torch. That was rough, dude. That was emotional, man. Emotional. My emotions. My feelings. A new horizon.
Your uncle's looking for you. I heard the Khan took his castle.
I never should have trusted Ryuzo.
He fooled all of us.
I thought you'd be gone by now.
So did I.
Let's talk to my uncle. See about getting your reward.
Lord Shimura is in the main keep.
Let's do it.
Do you still want to leave Tsushima?
There's nothing left for me here.
I could use your help in the fight ahead.
You have your uncle, Jin. You don't need me.
I need every ally I can trust.
Yay! Shop people.
Good luck with your uncle.
Thank you. Okay, see you.
Jin, you look well. We will defeat the Khan and the coward Ryuzo. Mount their heads on the battlements of my castle. But I can't do this without you.
I don't know.
You have me.
We need you for the marriage.
I heard of your exploits while I was in prison. Your methods were brutal.
Correct.
Impulsive. Without honor.
I did what I had to. For you.
I know, Jin. And I will be forever in your debt. But you can't continue down this path. All of Tsushima looks to us for guidance. We must save our home together. As samurai.
But what if I want to sneak up
What
on
about
people
Yuna?
and stab them?
She saved my life and helped free you. All she wants in return is safe passage to the mainland.
I will grant it when the seas are clear. But only if she helps me retake my castle.
Thank you, Uncle.
Thank you,
We
Uncle.
ride within the hour.
Yes, Lord Shimura.
We ride
We should
within
check
the
on the
hour.
others.
Where are my allies? Boop, boop. Aha. They are down there. Ouch. Blech.
Sakai, you fought well yesterday.
Your bow made that easier, Sensei. Any news on your fallen student?
I heard rumors of a Japanese archer helping the Mongols in Nakashima.
It has to be Tomoe.
I'm heading to a camp for survivors near the coast. I may know more.
I will find you there, Sensei. You have my word.
The lightning of Tomoe. That's a Sekiro thing. Hope we didn't need those supplies behind you, buddy. I'm gonna take those with me. Hey there,
What did
Yuna.
your
How you
uncle say?
doing?
Lord Shimura will grant you passage to the mainland, after you help us retake his castle.
This isn't my fight, Jin.
This is everyone's fight. Prove your worth to Lord Shimura, and he will reward you. I promise.
Lord Sakai, it's time.
Typical samurai. Squeezing people for everything they're worth.
Hey. I don't feel like I do that. I don't feel like I squeeze people too hard.
We ride for Toyotama, Lord Sakai.
Toyotama?
The bridge is out, but the Mongols don't know about the old forest path. This way.
Uncle, I'm sorry I didn't free you sooner.
You have nothing to apologize for, Jin.
What sort of man is the Khan?
A clever beast, but I know his kind. All ambition and no honor.
He learned our language, kept you alive. What is he after?
He wanted me to aid his conquest of our mainland. Offered me
No way,
wealth,
boss.
power,
Won't do it.
wives.
He thought you'd turn against your own people?
For that insult alone, I will kill him. Tell me about this woman who saved your life.
Yuna is brave, loyal, and good in a fight.
Ishikawa said she's a thief.
I
She
like
can be
her.
a little rough, but she has a good heart.
Take care where you place your faith. You were friends with Yuzo too. The battles ahead will be difficult. I need to know I can rely on my people.
You have my full support. And Yuna's.
I don't know, dude.
Long ago, chaos
Didn't seem too
ruled
supportive a
this
minute
land.
ago.
It was the samurai who brought order and unified all of Tsushima. We must show our people
We must
that
protect
honorable
Yuna.
samurai still fight for this land. It is time you return home and reclaim the armor of Clan Sakai.
It has sat empty
Armor,
since
baby.
my father died.
The past cannot hurt you, Jin.
Love some good armor. It's interesting they're so concerned with honor. It's the driving force. They're so concerned with honor in this concept that they kind of made up. Like, you can... If you're gonna murder somebody, you gotta do it the right way.
Burning wood and bodies.
Monsters.
Oh my.
They raided farms to the south. But never like this.
This is the Khan's revenge for my escape. We must save any farm left standing. Without them, we won't survive the winter.
I'll see it done.
What have they done?
Beautiful.
Mongol patrol ahead! Run them down!
Run them down! Yeah, I got you. Please don't make me change. I know what's good against swordmen, but there's also a freaking spearman right beside me too. You're done. No need, Lord Shimura, I got him.
Saw them in Castle Kaneda. They're the Khan's wolves, sent north to ravage our people.
Nobu, let's go. Goodbye, sir. Wonder what happens if I leave him to suffer. Maybe he'll eventually die, but...
The Mongols have taken our lighthouse. We will relight the flame, show the Khan we're coming for him.
And give our people hope.
We must find our lighthouses and rekindle every last one.
Oh man, you got me. Watch out, Nobu, run! That'll do. You done? Nope, not yet. I wonder why it only shows their health kind of like sometimes. Dude, are you still struggling with this one guy? Thank you.
Calling for help! Silence them!
Serpentine, serpentine! Sorry, doggy. Run! Oh, nice. That's a cool new weapon that I haven't seen before. Oh, nice. Oh, he's got a gun. That'll do. Man, my uncle is slow with the sword. There we go. There we go.
Reinforcements want to trap us. Meet them head on.
Reach the front gate with Lord Shimmeroff. Was this the front gate? Yep. Let's go, let's go! Let's go!
Yuna!
What sees you here?
A warband's right behind me. They have explosives.
We can use that against them.
Ready your bow.
Ooh, sorry, horse. Oh no, dude. You're done, y'all. You're done. I murdered a horse. I feel horrible. I couldn't feel worse.
You're ready to fight for our cause?
I need to get off this island. So does Taka.
We're not finished yet. To the lighthouse. We'll rekindle its flame. Show the Mongols our victory at Castle Kaneda was only the beginning. And tell the Khan we're coming for him.
Tell the Khan we're coming. We're coming to get you, boy. We're coming to get you. We're gonna murder you.
I'm glad you came, Yuna.
You were an effective distraction.
A pleasure to serve, my lords.
We need more warriors like you following us into battle.
You may have trouble finding them. Unless you broaden your horizons.
Supplies, supplies, put the supplies in my butt. And by butt, I mean pocket. What? Bullseye. Why is that? I guess the arrows are light and they get destroyed when they make contact. I don't think I love that.
We have business in the lighthouse. Speak your mind, then leave us to it.
Why he's so mean?
Yarikawa has plenty of warriors. If their walls haven't fallen.
I put down the Yarikawa rebellion. Its people have no love for me.
I know. I grew up there.
Is that where you learned to steal?
Yuna has great admiration for you, Lord Shimura. She can convince her people to fight under your banner.
Very well.
Ooh, cracked them knuckies.
Help Lord Sakai raise this army. And you will be on the first transport to the mainland.
With my brother.
Wait for me in Old Yarikawa.
Thank you, Jin.
Is our uncle gonna end up? We're gonna fight our uncle, dude. I feel bad about that. I worry that may be the case. We got business in the lighthouse. Speak your mind, and then we'll go. Speaking of business, I'm working on a little something. Working on a little something for you, viewers, tank towners, hanger outers of the tank zone. I'm working on a little something for you. And if it comes together, I think you'll enjoy it. But I'm working on it. Know that. Know I'm working. Working hard. That view,
I hope the Khan sees this.
So good.
We will take back your castle, Uncle.
And destroy the Mongols. As
Yes, interesting.
Return home and claim your father's honor. Recruit the peasants of Yarikawa. I will petition the Shogun for reinforcements.
How we get a message to the mainland?
I have unsavory friends of my own. A pirate named Goro in Omugi Cove owes me a debt.
If he's alive, I'll find him.
Bring him to me at our old hunting camp. We will meet again soon.
Cottage cheese, what's up? Welcome back.
Until then, travel safely.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, Jack.
I cannot lose you again.
So this man is so focused on honor. But it's just a, yeah, it's just
My
a
lord,
concept,
we
dude.
freed a
It's
Mongol
just
prisoner here. A warrior monk. He wants to speak with you.
A warrior monk. I'll find him.
Okay. But it's just like it's just this concept that like I kill people nicer than you do, or I only kill the people who I'm supposed to kill or whatever. But even the people I'm supposed to kill, I gotta kill them in a certain way. And like, surely this guy understands. Like, you gotta toss that if you want to win, if you want to stay alive.
Where do you serve?
Cedar Temple. Our
Like this guy, he's cool.
monks rode south to fight the Mongols after we heard about Komoda. But our journey ended here.
I'm sorry.
Like, at a certain point, is it better to
We were ambushed and taken captive.
dishonorably kill somebody who was going to kill you?
No food.
And
So dark
be
I
alive
couldn't
or
see my
just
hands
die.
in front of my face. I think they took Jogan out first. We heard him struggling and shouting. Then shouts turned to screams.
Yeah. Oh.
We could smell burning. But we refused to submit.
Pozole! Yeah!
Only
Post
three
it
of us
in the
left
chat.
when they took my brother, Enjo.
Enjo.
Yeah, you don't really have much of a choice.
Guardian? I'm sorry, he's gone. He was a great warrior.
An even better brother.
Right.
What's your name?
Norio.
Dang, dude, that was rough. He was a great warrior. An even better brother. Dang. Hit me in the fields.
This is where they held us.
That hole would barely fit 6 men.
I promised it holds double that.
Walk with me, Norio. I want to show you something. You rode from Toyotama. What was it like?
Kushi Temple was spared, as were the healers of Akashima. I hear the pirate's nest of Umugi Cove still
Mario
stands.
has Noria. Yeah. Mario has joined our ranks. Hey, Lord Sakai. Tasty Pozzole. Tasty, 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 tasty Pozzole. Toodaloo.
Over here, my lord.
Did you get stuck? The northern gate. Where's the northern gate at? Okay. I'm going the right way. I will fight for Finland to my death. Okay. Cool. I don't know, man. I admire people who have strong and non-toxic patriotism. It's just like with the leadership we have in our country and the policies, some of them, like things that I am a fan of. Liberty. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Yes. Those are things we ought to fight for, I think. If you don't have those things, fight for them. If somebody tries to take them away, you fight for them, I think.
There must be thousands of invaders.
But
now that Lord Shimura is free,
I would be hard-pressed to patriotically fight for my country right now.
I hope you join our fight.
The monks
For Sweden?
of Cedar
No.
Temple
For Finland,
can help.
yes.
They're all within a day's ride. Support them, and we'll sweep the Mongols back into the ocean.
Yeah, baby.
We will avenge your brother, Norio.
Norio.
All the monks who died here.
I don't seek revenge, but I will fight for peace.
Look at this guy. I like him. I like him. Look at these. Look at this shot, dude. Another point. Man, this game has opened right up.
Rush my village to support our healers. If we're going to fight back, we need their skills. I can introduce you to Hochi. My brother always said he's the greatest healer of us all.
That's a
Then
really
I'll see
long
you again
weapon.
in Nakashima.
Really long weapon. Oh my gosh, the map just got twice as big. Wow. Kashima Village. Holy crap! The walls of Yarikawa. Sakai clan armor. Sakai mask. Man, we gotta work our way up to that. I guess we just need to go to this village. Yeah, I've only explored half the first part, honestly. Yeah, I've barely seen anything. Holy crap! Nope. There's not... Wait, no, it is split in half, isn't it? Kamiyagata? Yeah. Oh my gosh! Your grandparents were from Finland, okay. Ooh. Then we will fight for Finland! But sadly, because Tef and Misko are from Sweden, I must also fight for Sweden. I am conflicted. I must fight for both. Let me do this. Cut bamboo! Well done, you cut through 3 bamboo. I cut through 5 bamboo. 7 bamboo! Hey! Is Tef and Misko same person? I do not know. According to Loopy, I have not seen them in the same room. And I've come to trust Loopy. What you guys got around here? That's a really cool ladder. I like it a lot. Sometimes when I walk inside of buildings in this game and it's really dark, I want to turn on my flashlight. Hi. No, sorry, you're not. You're not. You're not both from Sweden. Tef, I'm sorry. I keep mixing you and... Cottage cheese, you live in Sweden. Your grandparents were from Finland. Tef, you are from Denmark. Misko is from Sweden. Thank you. This has been an update. Not that it matters where you guys are from. In any sort of negative way. Look at all this water. Look at all this juicy water. Water for us to swim in. Water for us to drown our friends in. Water for us to clippity clop and horsey hop all the way through. Water for me and water for you. What's going on here? Sorry, dogs. Sorry, face. Don't touch my horse, bro. You must be crazy. Bro, I'm dead. Okay, that's fine. I am the ghost of Tsushima! Maybe Misko knows that. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. A fox den. Did I steal somebody's... Not having a mini-map on in this game actually sometimes gets a little bit tough. Got some wood. Alright guys, I'm gonna go do one more pee break real quick and I'll be right back. We'll do it. Cottage cheese, you jabroni. You old jabroni. Before I do that, though, the first thing I thought of while I was in the bathroom was, oh shoot, my phone's about to die. The first thing I thought in the bathroom was, if this channel ever somehow blows up and I've got to do, or not got to do, and I get to do like some sort of group fan friend meetup situation, I'm gonna have to do it in Scandinavia. I'm gonna have to do it or I'm gonna have to do it overseas. Just kidding. I got plenty of us Americans watching the stream too. Sorry, I'm trying to make a reservation for dinner real quick. Everybody doing okay? Got a little intermission here at the end. Hold on, getting another phone call real quick. Alright, that was a phone call from my mom. Not trying to stalk everybody. So far, yes, you need to do it in Scandinavian, but do they want to do... No, not now. Of course not now. No one's trying to meet up now. Goodness. Goodness gracious. My phone has 1% and I'm trying to take care of this business. Mia is downstairs. You heard her barking earlier. I'm trying to get Lizzie to text me back and see if she'd be okay to eat outside. Because if she can eat outside... Just be 7:30 is so long from whenever we get home to want to go eat. Alright, so what I want to do real quick is run downstairs, get a charger for my phone, come back up, do all this exercise. Sound good? Hopefully so. Be right back. I'm back. Exercise time. Let's do it. What am I doing again? 30 push-ups, 20 sit-ups, and some jelly beans. Don't let me forget anything. Sorry for that little break there. Let's get it done. Angus, you gonna help me out, buddy? Hmm? You gonna help me out? You wanna help? Coming in? Look! It's a puppy! Puppy! Alright, I'm gonna do push-ups. Watch out. Can you watch out? Oh, here we go. Whew. 30. Again, not the greatest form, but we're doing something, I'm sure of that. Time to make it to 60 push-ups for the day, or 60 sit-ups. We already made 60 push-ups. Woo! Woo-wee! We did it! Awesome, Hale. That'd be pretty cool. Alright guys, we did it. Maybe I'll move to Scandinavia too. Maybe I'll move to Sweden or Denmark. I get an F? Okay. Sorry about it. Sorry about that. Bean time. Awesome, let's wash it down with a dead fish. Ugh. Oh, you have family in Denmark. Okay, dead fish time. Oh boy. Oh. That's a dead fish wrapped in dead fish. Yeah, I told you guys that my form on those push-ups is lacking. Also, I've done a fair bit of exercise today, so the longer I go, the less good they'll be. But you wanted 30 of them. Sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes you get quantity, not quality. Some of those, my butt was in there. Some of them, my belly was hanging too far down. Flowers. Flowers in the field. Man, just when you thought they couldn't make a any more beautiful areas for the game. They said, hold my beer. What the heck? Oh no. Yeah, it's beautiful here.
Lord Sakai, please join me. The tale of Gosaku awaits.
Tale of Gosaku awaits. There's a gift altar. There's all kind of good stuff here. All kind of good stuff. Wait. I guess there's more village. Do something weird. I don't know. Yeah.
Norio's here. No sign of any other monks, though.
Oh man. I did get sweaty though, Hill, you're right. B+. We'll take a B+. Oh my, are people sick or what's the problem? Got a bow lady. Got the merchant man.
Lord Sakai.
I'm looking for that gift altar.
Where are the monks from your temple?
What's this?
Permit me to refine your armor, my lord.
Oh, armor. That's this. A needle and thread, I assume. Where is that gift altar, y'all? There it is. Just had to find the biggest tree. Snows of Kamiyagata. Cool. Cool. The Betrayer's Hat. Now. Get ready to hear more from the Big Borker. What about, is there a sword guy in this place?
Where are the monks from your temple?
Sword guy? What do I need for sword guy?
Allow me to keep your katana light and sharp. My forge is ready.
Oh my. Hey, Cottage Cheese, I know you know more than I do. Give me a helpful hint.
Your blade will keep us safe.
If I'm doing things wrong, help me improve. I'll try to if I can. Did I start a mission? No, that's just my... Do I want to hear the Legend of Gosaku? I don't think I'll have enough time to finish the Legend of Gosaku.
Norio, where are the monks from your temple?
You would need to know Danish to socialize. I guess we could go liberate a farm instead. Let's go do that. Oh shoot, I forgot to finish getting information from Lizzie. Whoopsie. Whew. Hale, haven't you learned enough? Haven't you learned enough? Man, what is the dang... Sorry guys, I was trying to multitask, get a couple different things done. But when it comes to the exercise stuff, Master Cheese, definitely offer me some constructive criticism. I can take it. All right, got my dinner reservation reserved. Cool. No, cottage cheese. Say more than that. say that's it. That's I get that that's wrong, but the two options would be either right. I can do them differently here on the floor, or I would need equipment. Even offering some information like that, you know, like, hey man, if you want problems with your back, keep doing them on the floor, but if you don't, you should use this thing, you know, help a brother out, don't just leave me in the lurch. I don't want to do things wrong.
Good team.
And I'm happy to have some help. Farmland. Flex which muscles? I'm going the right way.
Faster, Nobu.
Nobu. Faster. What you got? What you got, boy? What kind of thing are you? Wolf? No, hog. I don't even have to get off my horse to skin that hog. Another beautiful environment, everyone. Your belly button. Force it down towards the floor. While I'm laying down and then while I'm... And that's to keep the pressure off my lower back. Next time I do it, I will try to remember that. Then maybe visually it will improve. And it is. Whoa, sir.
I knew you'd find me, Sakai. You can go, boy.
Duel in the drowning marsh. Heck yeah, dude. Let's duel. Okay. I will try it a little bit better for next time.
Traitors. You all deserve death.
And samurai are spoiled hypocrites who steal glory from real warriors like me.
Oh, excuse me.
I'll prove it.
Come on then.
Let's duel, bro. Let's duel. Yeah, I feel like the abs. I feel like the abs are doing the work, but maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, that's true. He did the thumb thing. Ooh! Starting with the unblockable. Ooh! Oh! Oh, he got me. Oh my gosh, immediately. Okay.
You lived your life in a castle. He made you soft.
That will be my goal
you
for sure. Oh, okay. Oh, he got me. Ooh, no, I'm not dead yet. Oh, double swipe. Double swipe. He got me. He was right about us, samurai. Okay. I should have come into this with some better... with some better life.
He made you softer. Then why are you out of breath?
Why are you out of breath? I don't know how to dodge. I don't know how to dodge those things. So, another call. I tell you what, guys, everybody calling me today. Well, people calling me multiple times today. That's okay, it was my wife. Again, nothing, no issue. Ooh, okay. He's using that super secret power against me.
You lived your life.
Good job on your meeting, Shadow. Good job on your
made
meeting.
You softer. Then why are you out of breath?
Here's a question: do you guys want to do Mario tomorrow, or you guys got Friday night plans? Oh! Oh, dang. And sadly, your meeting wasn't about video games. That sucks. Man, that guy has got the power to swipe, dude. He's got the power to swipe.
You lived your life in a castle.
You may have plans. Oh, I'm sorry.
He made you soft. Then why
I
are
made
you
Mario. Who knows? These heavy attacks, I gotta do more of them. Oh, he got me again, dude. Oh, tough stuff, tough stuff. Your plans always include video games. That's true, even at work. Just don't finish the game without you. Gotcha.
You lived your life in a castle. He made you soft. The more you out of breath.
Oh, bro! Didn't think he'd get me. I will try not to do that, Loopy girl. Oh, that move always gets me.
You lived your life in a castle.
If he hits you,
He made you soft.
It is bad
The more
news.
you out of breath.
That hit right there is messed up. I have not had a good gym to go to, and now with Corona, I'm tired of doing prison workouts. Prison workouts. Nicely done. Thank you, Mr. Canary. We got it taken care of. I may not be able to do a sit-up, but at least I can kill a samurai. We did it, guys. GG's, GG's, GG's all around. I think that'll be how we end the stream, guys. I think that'll be how we shut her down. Oh, let me upgrade some things. GG! Assassinate up to 3 enemies. That'll be good. Not a bad ending. Nice. I think not. I think not. Good finish, as they say in Finland. 1 additional kunai. Smoke bomb fumes restore some of your health. Ooh, tasty. In with a screenshot. Oh gosh, no, I don't have. I take too long to figure those out. Increase stagger damage. Ooh, my. I kind of want that. And then we got pose, strike from horseback. End it with a Mimir headshot. Parry incoming projectiles. A moderate resolve by using a parry or... Well, we gotta get down there. We gotta have that eventually. We gotta have that eventually. Alright, everybody. Sounds good. Yeah. This sounds good. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. 5 o'clock. It's quitting time, y'all. It's quitting time. It's quitting time. Muay Thai sound. Muay Thai. How you? I don't know what the proper way to say it is. You're welcome for streaming, Mr. Canary. Thank you for following and hanging out with me today. Loopy Girl, thanks for the host. Mr. Canary, thank you for following again. King of Queen, thank you for hosting. Ale and cottage cheese and Shadow and Opance and Loopy and Tef and everybody else who hung out here today. I don't know if I'm missing anyone. I don't think I am, but maybe so. Thank you so much for being here. Punch that card, y'all. It's time to shut her down. Oh, let's save the game as I do. I guess that's a That's a old school gamer thing to save your game, you know, before it's over, before you quit. You know, that's kind of OG old school gaming. Some of you might be too young to understand that kind of thing. You know what I mean, y'all? I kid. Do we want to raid somebody this afternoon? Do we want to raid somebody? You know that I could raid somebody. You know that I could raid somebody. I might just send y'all to war again. I like raiding him. I'll work on those sit-ups for you, cottage cheese. I'll do my best. I'll try to figure out the best way to do a sit-up on the ground. Oh, the Tega? She plays Spyro? We raided war yesterday. What's she doing? The Tega. Darn these, oh wait, if I host someone, King or Queen, you can leave the stream on and gather points from the host? Long con, dude, long con. I love you all too. You're all the best. All right, let's raid her. Let's raid the Tega. We'll tell her that Tef sent us. We're gonna raid the Tega with our, holy crap, 13 people. Wow. Always surprises me. Any number like above 6 surprises me. Tank raid, everybody. Load it up. I'll figure if you host and I go and leave after that, then I get points. Nice. Look forward to, I think I'll try to do something tomorrow morning for us. So hopefully we'll be playing a little more Mario in the morning. I don't see us finishing Mario tomorrow, right? I don't think we're gonna do darker side and the moons tomorrow. I mean, we got a cut like over 100 moons left. I don't see us doing that. But we'll see you guys later. I love you all very, very much. Thank you for being here. And now you guys got me self-conscious about my sit-ups. I gotta figure these things out. Thought the sit-ups were my bread and butter, man. Thought sit-ups were the bread and butter. We'll have to figure it out. I'll have to work through all this exercise anxiety now. Bad news. Just kidding. I'll see you guys later. Have a good rest of the day, and I will see you all next time I see you. Love you all very much. Bye-bye.